This is the kind of occasion we all relish as football fans. Non-stop hype all week long, and now for the action. Welcome to the San Blas Canillejas district of this great football city, Madrid. It's a delight to be with you from the Metropolitano. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Spain versus Belgium.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Well, gliding through. Here's the lineup for Spain. Unai Simon plays in goal. Pedro Porro starts with Cucurella in the fullback positions. Rodri plays alongside Pedri in the centre of midfield. And rather than use a strike partnership, they've gone with just the one player in attack. Rodri. Pedri. Laporte. That's a good-looking pass. Now they can reset the defence.
He's just cleared the danger for now.
The starting players for Belgium. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Leandro Trossard plays with Alexis Saelemaekers out wide. And operating an attack today is Romelu Lukaku. Rodri. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? And firing it just wide.
Yeah, the keeper never really looked concerned, did he?
Tielemans. Meshere. The keeper. Pressure is on. Pedro Porro. Dani Olmo with it. Could be threatening. Now with Pedri. This is a joy to watch. Well, honestly, I didn't mean to jinx them. This wasn't a very good pass, finally. Trossard. Baena. Oh, nice ball over the top. Can they fashion a chance? This looks interesting. And Spain unable to hold on to the ball. Alexis Saelemaekers. Now look at this. They might be able to cash in here. Real chance. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
And once again, they get the ball rolling. Let's find out if Belgium can react to this setback. Trossard. Here's Tielemans. Here's Meshere. De Kuiper. Now Minier. Salamakers. Out of play for a Spain throw-in. Alex Baena. Pedri. Good strong play on the ball. And they keep it moving. Lamine Yamal. Now what can they do from here? Excellent defending. Real chance. Well, not the pass he had in mind.
Yeah, that's not very good, is it?
Rodri. Trossard. Teat. Now Minier. Textbook example of how to cut it out. Trossard. The ball with Van Aken. De Kuiper. Tielemans. Here's Mechelen. Now in possession, Trossard. Mechelen. Van Aken. De Bruyne now. The ball with Van Aken. Minier. Now Minier. And take it away.
Yeah, he really did anticipate where that ball was going.
Cucurella. And just like that, broken up. Pedri. It's with Oyarzabal. Into the penalty area. He read it well, but still work to do. Pedri. Oyarzabal. Now with Pedri. Opportunity. To be stopping a certain goal.
Yeah, that's a great intervention there.
Lukaku. Lamine Yamal. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Trossard. Here's Tielemans. And Belgium moving the ball with purpose. Released it nicely. And Belgium have it back here. But they could run onto it here. Offside the decision. Rodri. Cucurella. Alex Baena. Cucurella. The ball with Rodri. Really fine play to keep possession. Oh, could be. Oh, a sensational save.
Well, what a piece of goalkeeping that was. He's moved so quickly to make that save. Absolutely brilliant.
And over comes the corner. Yamal. Now with Pedri. Now they can reset the defence. And the defenders know they need to get tighter. But he finds someone at the far post. And there it is! An almost intuitive piece of finishing.
That's unfortunate for the keeper because that first save was a really good one. So unlucky.
So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here. Maxime de Kuiper. Here's Tielemans. Here's Mechelen. Tielemans. Arthur Theat. Mechelen. De Bruyne. Here's Mechelen. De Kuiper. Tielemans. And on to De Kuiper. Maxime De Kuiper. De Bruyne now. De Kuiper. And the pass deftly cut out. Pedro Porro. The ball with Rodri. Dani Olmo. Rodri. Cucurella. It's with Porro. Cucurella. Dani Olmo with it. Dani Olmo. Cucurella. Oh, magnificent passing. Well, it's a decent looking attack, this. Opportunity here. Oh, it's a wild, wild finish. Maxime De Kuiper. And he read it well. Thoughtful play. Now with Yamal. He has teammates around him. Pedri. Trying to tee it up. Salamakers. Here's Tielemans. Trossard. Tielemans. And on to De Kuiper. De Kuiper. Kevin De Bruyne. Maxime De Kuiper. Trossard. Here's Tielemans. Van Aken. Promising looking attack from Belgium. Now disappointing end to the move. Cucurella. Now with Pedri. Alex Baena. Well, they're a bit like a passing machine, and you can understand why they want to play it that way, in front as they are.
Yeah, it's all going right for them here.
Lamine Yamal. Well, possession lost by Spain. Maxime de Kuiper. Tielemans. And on to de Kuiper. Trossard. De Bruyne. Romelu Lukaku now. Kevin De Bruyne. Moving the ball really well here. Lukaku in position. Annoyingly, there it breaks down. Rodri. Now with Yamal. The ball with Rodri. It's with Porro. And showing good game awareness. Trossard. Romelu Lukaku now. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. Composed play in possession.
Just used his strength there.
Dani Olmo. Laporte. The ball with Rodri. Cucurella. Rodri. Cucurella. On to Pedri. Lamine Yamal. The ball with Rodri. Pedri. Alex Baena. Dani Olmo with it. And the ball back with Belgium now. Good conditions for the counter. Meunier. On the ball, Salamakers. Théat. Now Meunier. Meunier. And Salamakers has it. And it's a quality pass. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Dani Olmo. And a tidy ball.
Yeah, weighted perfectly, wasn't it?
Dani Olmo with it. In a decent position. Well, approaching half-time on the home side. Very much in charge here, Stuart. Your thoughts?
Yes, it's been a really energetic display from them so far. The passing's been sharp, the movement from the front players has been excellent, and the finishing has been clinical. They will certainly be happy going in at half-time.
De Bruyne. Really getting stuck in. Rodri. Pedri. Dani Olmo with it. It's with Laporte. That's a lovely ball. He's allowed it to go over the touchline, so a throw-in. Meunier. Mescherer. And putting paid to the danger. On the offensive. Well, couldn't bend his run, and the flag went up. Pedro Porro. Dani Olmo with it. Pedri. Oyarzabal! Well, leaning back a bit, couldn't keep the shot down. Maxime de Kuiper. And taking it away. Cucurella. Dani Olmo. On to Pedri. Dani Olmo with it. Now a decent position. Teamwork and passing in evidence. Well, constantly giving the ball away isn't going to help matters.
Well, they've got to show more composure on the ball, haven't they?
Laporte. Ball control is the key. Pedro Porro. Dani Olmo with it. Not putting so much effort into winning back possession. And made sure the pass wasn't troublesome. Tielemans. That'll be a Spain throw-in. Very timely interception. Van Aken. Tielemans. Maxime de Kuiper. Now in possession, Trossard. Out of play and a Spain throw-in forthcoming. And as a play it goes, throw-in coming up here. De Kuiper. Well, totalling up all the stoppages, we'll have 2 additional minutes. Tielemans. And now with De Kuiper. De Bruyne. Here's Tielemans. Mechelen. Trossard. Romelu Lukaku now. Good ball over the top. And cutting it out. Baena. Now Meunier. Theat. Alexis Salemakers. And so it is. The first half has come to an end here in the Spanish capital. Well, it's the sort of day when you say good luck to anybody charged with the task of trying to stop Dani Olmo.
Yeah, I've been impressed by him. He's posed such a threat and fully deserved his goal.
Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Could be troublesome. And making sure there was no danger in the end.
That really was a lovely bit of defending there.
Promising attack. This looks interesting. Baena. Oh, good idea. Yamal. And possibilities here. Now with Pedri. Laporte. Baena. Showing a great defensive instinct. The keeper. Showing patience as they look for a way back into this. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Dani Olmo. It's with Porro. Well, the scoreline means they can focus on keeping possession. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Pedri. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Van Aken. Here's Tielemans. De Bruyne. Well, made it look routine, but read it well. Pedri. Well, it's a decent looking attack, this. Promising pass. Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, a very fine header, but it wouldn't go in for him. Corner awarded. And De Bruyne firing it over. Intelligent defending. Quick counter could be on. Dani Olmo. Alex Baena. Cucurella. The ball with Rodri. Yamal. Rodri. It's with Porro. Laporte. Cucurella. It's with Laporte. Cucurella. In a decent position. And nicely over the top. Determined not to give it away. Well read to ease the pressure. Dani Olmo. Will it happen for them? Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back. Well, play turning a bit stodgy in the middle of the park.
Yeah, neither side playing with fluency at the moment.
Promising position, this. And options in the centre. Oyarzabal. It's with Porro. Dani Olmo. It's with Oyarzabal. The ball with Rodri. Cucurella. Rodri. On to Pedri. Good patience. It's going to be a Belgium throw-in. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Lamine Yamal. Just cutting off the supply. Salamakers. And a fine tackle. Rodri. And Torres on the ball. Laporte. The ball with Rodri. Just wasn't going to give that ball away. On attacking possibilities. Pedri. It's with Porro. Pedri. 30 minutes left for play. Laporte. And he read it well. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Maxime de Kuiper. Tielemans. Van Aken. His determination there for all to see. And possession given away. And strong play here. Pedri. Rodri. On to Pedri. Laporte. Lamine Yamal. Now with Pedri. Looking for the final pass.
They certainly know how to keep the ball, don't they?
Yamal. Lamine Yamal. That's a lovely ball. Spain recovering possession well. Well, had no intention of losing out. But just like that, possession changes hands. Really fine play to keep possession. Van Aken. Here's Tielemans. Showing good situational awareness. Lamine Yamal. Playing with a flow and intensity. Rodri. They just cannot seem to keep possession today. Rodri. It's with Porro. Oyarzabal. Oh, could be! Unbelievable reflexes from the goalkeeper.
Yeah, had no right to save that, did he? Wonderful stop.
They will now make use of their substitutes bench. Who can they pick out? And that's very confident goalkeeping in not easy circumstances. That's a good-looking ball. Belgium recovering possession well. Tielemans. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. Lukaku. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Composed play in possession. Nico Williams. Torres. On to Pedri. Ferran Torres. Good movement. but really sticking to their task defensively. Meunier. On the ball, Salamakers. Van Aken. And now with De Kuiper. And a foul there. And the substitution will occur now. Pedri. Oh, moving it nicely. Can they do it? Well, as he hit that one, it looked as though it had a chance. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Just failing to hit the target with his pass, and it'll be a throw-in. Trossard. Alexis Salamakers. Now in possession, Trossard. And good anticipation. Torres. Lamine Yamal. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Williams. Oh, danger here. Holding on to it. Opportunity. And it goes! A 3-goal cushion. This is astonishing stuff.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise. And when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Maxime De Kuiper. Here's Mechelen. Mechelen. De Kuiper. De Bruyne now. Trossard. Here's Mechelen. Maxime De Kuiper. Here's Tielemans. Lukaku. Now Meunier. Van Aken. Nice looking pass. Not a cross that will live long in the memory. Goal kick. Pedri. The ball with Rodri. Marcos Llorente. Well, it can be so difficult to play against a confident passing team when you're trailing. Rodri. Marcos Llorente has it. The ball with Rodri. Ferran Torres. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Maxime De Kuiper. Now in possession, Trossard. De Bruyne. And he takes it away. Well, the referee wasn't going to let that go. Trossard. Lukaku waiting. It wasn't quite as good as it looked when it left the boot. Ferran Torres. Pedri. On to Yamal. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. That's really good and effective physical play. Torres. Now with Yamal. Rodri. Now with Williams. Torres. Nico Williams. The ball with Rodri. Pedri. Ferran Torres. And the verdict of the officials is offside.
Well, he just gets caught ball watching here. Needs to be more alive, work harder to keep onside and be ready for the chance.
Maxime de Kuiper. Good physical play. De Bruyne. Now Meunier. De Bruyne. Lukaku. Read it well. Tielemans. And Salamakers has it. Very effective pass. Well, that's a really top-notch piece of... Nico Williams. Ferran Torres. Being able to keep the ball is a huge advantage. Laporte. Rodri. Now with Pedri. Ferran Torres. Pedri. And Torres on the ball. Rodri. Marcos Llorente. Oyarzabal. Marcos Llorente has it. Cucurella. Pedri. The ball with Rodri. Pedri. Cucurella. Rodri. Marcos Llorente has it. Ferran Torres. The ball with Rodri. Nico Williams. Pedri. Now a decent position. Is it going to be? Palmed away by the keeper. So almost at full time, and the home side very much in command. Stuart, what have you made of their overall performance?
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances with some brilliant attacking play. I think they've looked an outstanding team today.
Nico Williams. Cucurella. The ball with Rodri. Pedri. Rodri. On to Pedri. And easily intercepted. De Bruyne. Here's Tielemans. Doku. Good looking run. De Bruyne. He's showing fine vision. Trying to craft something. Oh, great defender. Pedri. And Torres on the ball. into position brilliantly. Jeremy Doku. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Rodri. Now with Pedri. Successfully cut out the pass. Van Aken. On the ball, Salamakers. Lukaku. And that's great work to keep it in play. De Bruyne. Torres. On to Yamal. Cucurella. Oyarzabal. Sliding back to collect it. Lamine Yamal. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Salamakers. Van Aken now. Meunier. Kevin De Bruyne. And on to De Kuiper. The ball with Van Aken. Tielemans. Well, the threat could be there. De Bruyne now. It's a perfect challenge. And it's over now. A win for Spain. It has gone according to their master plan. What have you made of their performance?
You're absolutely right. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
And in the final analysis, a really positive performance from this man, Stuart.
Yeah, not much more you could ask for, really. Plenty of effort, a goal, and most importantly, the right result. He should be happy with today.
Hello, delighted to have the pleasure of your company today. We're here at the Riyadh Air Metropolitano in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be joined as always by Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Spain versus Belgium.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
And the upshot of that is offside.
Well, he needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always going to go up.
Here's the lineup for Spain. Unai Simon plays in goal. Pedro Porro starts with Cucurella in the fullback positions. Rodri plays alongside Pedri in the centre of midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. The starting players for Belgium. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Leandro Trossard plays with Alexis Salamakers out wide. And operating an attack today is Romelu Lukaku. And under pressure, that was a fine play. Trossard. And now with De Kuiper. There's Mechelen. Tielemans. Arthur Theat. Now in possession, Trossard. Here's Mechelen. Here's Tielemans. Mechelen. And on to De Kuiper. Van Aken. Here's Tielemans. Trossard. Well, shielding the ball admirably.
Well, that's how to maintain possession.
Well, a failure to keep it on the part of Belgium. Oyarzabal. Attacking with vigour. In position. They couldn't quite muster a real threat. Lukaku. Kevin De Bruyne. Van Aken. Well, misdirected. And with that, the move comes to an end, and a goal kick to follow now. Cucurella. Baena. Lamine Yamal. Well, they know how to pass the ball and at pace.
Yeah, they move the ball so well.
And a lot to like about this attack. Can they open them up? Nicely weighted ball. Corner awarded. Who can they pick out? Well, made the connection, but that was catching practice for the keeper. Possession lost by Belgium. They're making considerable progress with the ball. Goal of the game, they're off and running.
Well, first of all, where's the defending? They're all over the place, but give him some credit, that's a good finish. Great composure.
And once again, they get the ball rolling. Let's find out if Belgium can react to this setback. Kevin De Bruyne. Van Aken. Meunier. Promising move from Belgium. Tielemans. Now in possession, Trossard. Oh, nice ball. Well, it did look promising, but no threat in the end.
Yeah, just snuffed out the danger there. That's a good turnover.
Now breaking at pace. Potential danger. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. In a decent position now. Oh, this is looking promising. And just narrowly wide in the end. Trossard. De Bruyne now. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. Oh, but they've lost it now. Pedri. Well, it's a good-looking position. Is there a goal in the future? It didn't go to plan in the end. Perhaps they can counter from here. Maxime de Kuiper. De Bruyne now. Clever defending. Pedro Porro. Lamine Yamal. Well, they couldn't keep it. Van Aken. And Salamakers has it. Kevin De Bruyne. Good through ball. Oh, got into position brilliantly.
Good reading of the game.
Cucurella. Alex Baena. On to Pedri. Cucurella. Alex Baena. Now with Pedri. Threading it. Dani Olmo. Well, it's a textbook example of dynamic passing. But then the commentator's curse comes into play. Well, the ball just keeps bouncing around. Van Aken. And the ball back with Spain now. Pedri. Just knocked it out of there.
Yeah, that's not the area to mess about. Good clearance.
Could be threatening. It did look on for them, but not to be. Maxime de Kuiper. Here's Tielemans. De Kuiper. The ball with Van Aken. Trossard. And on to De Kuiper. Now space for Belgium in the wide position. Nicely cut out. And he read it well. Decent pass. And a decent save. Full credit. Who can he pick out? Not completely out of trouble here. The attack ended disappointingly. Salamakers. Van Aken. On the ball, Salamakers. Oh, good vision there. It's a nice looking ball. And the attack fizzling out. Attacking with vigour. Oyarzabal did well to win it back. Pedri. Now with Yamal. Now, will they take advantage from this position? And striking the crossbar. Meunier. Alexis Salamakers. An alert intervention. And Simon has it now. Cucurella. Pedri. Alex Baena. Very effective passing sequence. Pedri. Oh, that's a clever ball. Well, the goalkeeper making sure he avoided a mishap. Trossard. De Kuiper. Here's Tielemans. Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, nice ball. Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. De Bruyne. Oh, showing good vision.
Yeah, weighted perfectly, wasn't it?
Well, trailing, but this looks promising. Lukaku. De Bruyne. Crossing into the middle. It's offside, and perhaps he should have been a bit more alert.
And maybe a little bit more aware in the box. He was just too static.
Pedro Porro. The ball with Rodri. Well, this could really help the cause. Disappointing for the players of the centre that it didn't reach them. Trossard. Tielemans. Now in possession, Trossard. Here's Mechelet. And on to De Kuiper. And the defensive intervention there. Alex Baena. Rodri. Dani Olmo with it. More confident play.
Yeah, they're certainly looking good here.
Decent idea. Will it be? And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. Two in front here.
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
Two 0 now, and back underway. De Kuiper. Now in possession, Trossard. Meunier. Oh, read it really well. Pedro Porro. Attack looks promising. Well, no point in stopping play. Advantage with them. Pedri. Attractive build-up.
You do feel they get a chance soon, the way they're playing.
Rodri. Now with Pedri. And possibilities here. On to Pedri. That's a good-looking ball. Now with Pedri. well defensively. Van Aken. Here's Tielemans. Trossard. Tielemans. A danger here as he runs at them. Kevin De Bruyne. Trossard. De Kuiper. Well, unable to hold his run, and that's offside. Pedro Porro. Cucurella. Baena. Laporte. Cucurella. Nicely timed tackle. Trossard. Maxime De Kuiper. Here's Tielemans. And credit due, a good intervention. He's on the run. Tielemans. The ball with Van Aken. Lukaku. A really good pass. Confident play. Tielemans. And Salamakers has it. Options in the middle, attending to his defensive chores. Pedro Porro. Dani Olmo with it. Lamine Yamal. Referee said advantage. Rodri. Flowing here. That's a nice ball. Oh, terrific agility to deny them a goal.
Wow, what a reflex save that was.
And across the touchline, so a throw in here. High quality defending. Trossard. And on to De Kuiper. Lukaku. Fantastic ball. Van Aken. Belgium ceding possession. Oyarzabal could catch them on the break. Well, the keeper calmly putting that moment of danger to bed. Meunier. Kevin De Bruyne. And on to De Kuiper. Trossard. The ball with Van Aken. Maybe dangerous here. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Could play it in. And a significant block following that cross. Trossard. Now Meunier. Tielemans. Lukaku. Well, unable to bend his run, offside. Pedri. Cutting it out. Tielemans. Trossard. De Kuiper. Here's Tielemans. Maxime De Kuiper. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. Well, whatever way you slice it, the sheer talent of Lamine Yamal. Off and running again, and there was a real gulf in class in the first 45. Will we see an improved effort from Belgium in the second? Asking for a yellow card. And so a booking it'll be.
Yeah, fair enough. That was reckless.
And he takes it on. Oh, splendid save. That was looking threatening. Baena. Dani Olmo with it. Cucurella. Baena. Dani Olmo. Well, that's eye-catching wide play. Good work from Spain to win back possession. Pedri. Cucurella. Lamine Yamal. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. And look at this! And there it is! Another goal! And surely there's no way back from this now.
Well, here we can see it again. It's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Three goals without reply. Salamakers. Anakin now. Alexis Salamakers. De Bruyne now. Salamakers. Tielemans. On the ball, Salamakers. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Pedro Porro. It's with Porro. The ball with Rodri. Pedri. Rodri. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. Lukaku. Tielemans. And he's given us away. Pedro Porro. Now with Yamal. Now with Pedri. Baena. The ball with Rodri. And Spain unable to hold on to the ball. Meunier. And on to De Kuyper. And Belgium unable to hold on to it. Tielemans. Romelu Lukaku now. And good anticipation. De Bruyne has support. And that's not going to worry the keeper. And the keeper taking care of the situation. Tielemans. And Salamakers has it. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Well, no point in stopping play. Advantage with them. Idea was to play advantage, but a free kick now. Dani Olmo. It's with Laporte. Dani Olmo with it. The ball with Rodri. Baena. Well, he tried in vain to get himself back onside.
Well, he needs to show greater awareness there and hold on to the ball a fraction longer.
Tielemans. On the ball, Salamakers. Van Aken. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. De Bruyne. Trossard. Mesheren. And the pass deftly cut out. Threaded through by Yamal. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot.
This has been a top-class display today. Just look how many chances they've created. And if they want to, they could score a hatful of goals here.
De Kuyper. Maxime De Kuyper. Now in possession, Trossard. Lukaku. It's with Porro. Lamine Yamal. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Ball with Rodri. And snuffed out the danger immediately. Tielemans. Might be able to set up the chance. Crucial piece of defending. Well, a marvellous challenge there, but corner given.
They've got to concentrate now.
taken short. Well, not a cross that will live long in the memory. Goal kick. Well, worth, I think, at this stage, going back to the chance from earlier. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. Rodri. Dani Olmo. The ball with Rodri. Now, options are plenty. Dani Olmo with it. Now with Pedri. Marcos Llorente. The ball with Rodri. Danger building. Oh, looked rushed there. Intelligent defending. Salamakers. Romelu Lukaku now. De Bruyne. De Kuiper. Tielemans. Van Aken. De Bruyne now. It is to be a throw-in. Well, had no intention of losing out. Marcos Llorente. Dani Olmo with it. Pedri. The ball with Rodri. Lamine Yamal. Pedri. Yamal. Now a decent position. Marcos Llorente has it. Danger still on. Incisive ball. Oh, it's on! Can he convert? Couldn't quite hang on. Maybe could have done better from that position.
Yeah, but I've got no problem with him shooting. It just needed to be better.
And over the touchline, throw for Belgium here. Can they set up a chance? Lamine Yamal. Oh, I thought they were onto something there. Van Aken. Here's Tielemans. And snuffing out the danger. Pedri. The ball with Rodri. Decent position. Alex Baena. Now with Pedri. The ball with Rodri. Marcos Llorente. Dani Olmo. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Dani Olmo with it. Baena. Pedri. Oh, useful ball. On to Pedri. Rodri. Dani Olmo with it. Pedri. Intelligent ball. Composed play in possession. Marcos Llorente. On to Pedri. Rodri. Now with Pedri. Well, this could really help the cause. Pedri. Well, a promising looking attack, but comes to nothing in the end. Determined not to give it away. Meunier. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Trossard. Here's Tielemans. Wonderfully weighted pass. De Bruyne. Oh, that's a super piece of defending.
No chance of getting through on that occasion, was there?
Rodri. Ferran Torres. On to Pedri. Oh, good idea. Ball retention so important. Good work from Belgium to win it back. Plenty of support here. But they took care of the situation defensively. Alexis Salemakers. Just 15 minutes remaining. Yamal. Dani Olmo with it. And with the advantage, no reason why you shouldn't play keep ball.
Well, I think they've got to work harder to win the ball back.
Pedri. Determined defending. Van Aken. Tielemans. And now with De Kuiper. Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, got into position brilliantly. Meunier. De Bruyne now. Very effective pass. Strong possession play. Pedri. Alex Baena. Now with Pedri. Cucurella. Pedri. The ball with Rodri. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Dani Olmo. And passing it through. Well, that's what he does so well.
Yeah, terrific play. Does that so well.
Final 10 minutes in this one. So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture. De Kuiper. Mechelen. Trossard. Here's Mechelen. Oh, read it really well. Marcos Llorente. Rodri. Possession often the best form of defence.
Yeah, they're just trying to take the sting out of the game here.
Pedri. Dani Olmo. And easily intercepted. And space for Belgium out wide here. De Bruyne. And we saw the situation developing. Yamal. Dani Olmo with it. Ferran Torres. Marcos Llorente has it. Nico Williams. Pedri. Could be threatening. Now with Yamal. Couldn't keep the momentum going. Here's Tielemans. A really good pass. Tielemans. Now Meunier. And on to De Kuiper. Van Aken. And Spain regaining possession. Dani Olmo. Cucurella. Torres. On to Pedri. Dani Olmo. Marcos Llorente. Now with Pedri. Dani Olmo with it. On to Pedri. Rodri. And a clever piece of defending. Van Aken. Well, had no intention of losing out. And Belgium might be onto something in the wide area. And not the best clearance. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Marcos Llorente. The ball with Rodri. Pedri. Rodri. Now with Pedri. Dani Olmo. The ball with Rodri. Dani Olmo with it. Now with Williams. Cucurella. Torres. The ball with Rodri. And very nicely positioned to win it back. The referee's verdict is 3 additional minutes. Maxime De Kuiper. Here's Tielemans. Trossard. Really getting stuck in. Doing everything possible to keep possession. Dani Olmo. Now with Williams. Rodri. Will it be? And no worries for the goalkeeper. Alexis Salamakers. Now Meunier. Tielemans. Salamakers has it. Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Rodri. Good strong play on the ball. Pedri. On to Williams. Pedri. And the referee blows for full time. It's a defeat for Belgium here. Stuart, your analysis. Welcome to the Rosas section of the Spanish capital. We're here at the Metropolitano. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Spain versus Belgium.
Well, we've got everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Here's the lineup for Spain. Unai Simon plays in goal. Pedro Porro starts with Cucurella in the fullback positions. Rodri plays alongside Pedri in the centre of midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. The starting players for Belgium. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Leandro Trossard plays with Alexis Salamakers out wide. And the main threat in attack today will likely be Romelu Lukaku. Can he finish? And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Well, let's look at this again, and what a 1-2 it is to unlock the defence. And there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Nil then. De Bruyne. Mechelen. Trossard. Maxime de Kuiper. De Bruyne now. De Kuiper. Here's Mechelen. Now in possession, Trossard. And he read it superbly. This looks threatening from Yamal. Oh, great defending. De Kuiper. Here's Tielemans. Here's Mechelen. Meunier. Tielemans. Now in possession, Trossard. Maxime de Kuiper. De Kuiper. Tielemans. And now with de Kuiper. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Moving the ball really well here.
Certainly look composed on the ball, don't they?
Belgium recovering possession well. Tielemans. Dani Olmo. They need to get tighter. Options in the centre. This looks interesting. And trying to extend their lead. The challenge that was required. De Bruyne. The ball with Rodri. Cucurella. Cucurella. It's with Laporte. Pedri. Rodri. And a play for a Spain throw-in. Danny Olmo. Good looking move. Baena. On to Yamal. Pedri. Excellent defending. The keeper. Now Meunier. Van Aken. Tielemans. The ball with Van Aken. Trossard. Maxime de Kuiper. The ball with Van Aken. De Kuiper. Now in possession, Trossard. Promising looking attack from Belgium. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Pedri. That'll be a throw-in for Belgium. De Kuiper. Tielemans. And now with De Kuiper. That's a good-looking ball. That's a good-looking pass. And it's opening up. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. Meunier. And a throw-in forthcoming. Pedri. Oh, could be an opportunity here. Determined defending. And intercepted it. Yamal. Danny Olmo. Now with Pedri. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. It was Meschelet. Now in possession, Trossard. And in the right position to read it. Cucurella. Alex Baena. It's with Laporte. Danny Olmo. Baena. Pedri. Laporte. Moving it so confidently now.
Yeah, but they need to make it count.
Rodri. Yamal! Nicely saved. They take it short. Can they set up a chance? He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Belgium being afforded too much space. And he's driving his team forward. And that is offside. have the advantage. Pedri. Dani Olmo with it. And space to cross it. Fine build-up play. Tielemans. Trossard. And now with De Kuiper. Tielemans. Promising possession, this. De Bruyne now. Maxime De Kuiper. In position. Oh, that is a top-quality piece of goalkeeping. Alex Baena. Now with Pedri. Cucurella. Rodri. Pedri. Fine build-up as they look to add to their advantage. Baena. And bursting forward. Yamal. On to Pedri. And that is going to be a free kick. And the referee has caught up with him following his indiscretion earlier. It's a neat move. The ball with Rodri. Could be troublesome. No, high quality defending. De Kuiper. De Bruyne. Now Meunier. Van Aken. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Dani Olmo. It's with Oyarzabal. Real chance! And it really was on for him.
Yeah, that would have put them in a great position there.
Meschele. Throw into Belgium then. Here's Meschele. Here's Tielemans. Trossard. Lukaku. And now with De Kuiper. Getting in there to intercept. Pedro Porro. Keeping the ball is what it's all about. Nicely constructed. Flag raised for offside. De Kuiper. Meschele. Meunier. Here's Tielemans. Van Aken. And Salamakers has it. Showing good situational awareness. Rodri. Dani Olmo with it. Pedri. Intelligent defending. Tielemans. And now with De Kuiper. Here's Tielemans. And he read it superbly. Dani Olmo. You can sense the threat is there. Real chance. And hit with ferocity. It was close, but not quite good enough. Trossard. Here's Tielemans. Now in possession, Trossard. Tielemans. De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne couldn't keep the ball. This looks interesting. Oh, he wasn't necessarily favourite to win that challenge. Surely, and a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown outstanding vision to find the perfect cutback, and it makes the striker's job so easy. All he has to do is make the right connection. It's a lovely goal.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Inching towards the interval, and it's going with home advantage. As always, very keen to get your take.
Yes, it's been a really energetic display from them so far. The passing's been sharp, the movement from the front players has been excellent, and the finishing has been clinical. They will certainly be happy going in at half-time.
Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Teat. Here's Tielemans. De Kuiper. Tielemans. And credit due, a good intervention. Arthur Teat. Meunier. The ball with Van Aken. De Bruyne. Van Aken now. Failure to keep the ball by Belgium. Pedro Porro. Dani Olmo with it. Pedri. Rodri. And a goal kick forthcoming. Well, Lamine Yamal, prodigiously gifted and going about his business with vigour.
Yeah, I've been impressed by him. He's posed such a threat and fully deserved his goal.
Tielemans. Cutting it out.
He made it look easy, didn't he?
Well, that's a super ball over the top. Simple for the keeper. Kevin De Bruyne. And on to De Kuiper. Here's Mechele. Maxime De Kuiper. Well, slightly off target, and that'll be a throw-in. Yamal. It's with Porro. Eyeing an opening. But then the one that goes astray. Here's Mechele. And now with De Kuiper. Trossard. De Bruyne now. Really good interception. Alex Baena. Now with Pedri. Oyarzabal. Pedri. Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Tielemans. There's Mechele. Van Aken now. Tielemans. And on to De Kuiper. De Bruyne. You saw the situation developing. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Cucurella. The ball with Rodri. Well, there's a living, breathing example of positional sense. De Kuiper. Oh, moving it nicely. Decent position. Oyarzabal. Trying to tee it up. Now with Pedri. Rodri. And an opening! Effectively parried away by the keeper. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Stuart?
Well, what an outstanding first half he had. He took his goal well, his movement was exceptional, and his link-up play was really impressive. But he needs to take more of the chances that come his way in the second half for it to be the perfect display.